go bags.
Yes. Yes.
Because you are having anybody interested in your home come through your home, and we want to make sure that we protect you. I strongly suggest that if you have any medications or any weapons, that you either have them locked away where nobody can get into them, or you have a go bag in place so that you can take that bag and take it out of the house as soon as you get a showing request. Hey guys! Today we're going to be talking to you about the listing process and how to get your home ready for listing.
So really, I think people overthink it. You can really prepare your home without spending too much. For example, clean and tidy. You want your home to be clean, and you want it to be tidy. Why? Because people are going to be walking in your home, and yes, they are going to be, opening your cabinets and your closets and whatnot. That's okay. We all know that we all have to store stuff away.
Yep.
But the initial presentation, you want to make sure that you're putting your home's best foot forward. What that means is, as soon as the buyer opens the door, what do they see in the living room? What do they see in the kitchen? When they walk in the hallway, what do they see in the hallway? And you want to have as few things as possible.
Yeah, I would definitely say you want to depersonalize the home. Take out all the family portraits, or most of the family portraits. You want the buyer to be able to see themselves in your home.
And in case, obviously, and not every buyer is going to love your furniture, but if you have unique furniture, or even if you have neutral furniture,
Maybe
the buyer
bulky.
The buyer wants to visualize their things in the home. So you want to make sure that the home is clean and tidy so that they can visualize their things, such as drawers and chests in bedrooms and their queen or king's bed, or they want to be able to see their things in the living room. So if you want to keep as few things as possible, as few personal items as possible, and you want to make sure it's clean whenever they will be showing, depending on how your setup is with the agent, whether you're going to allow showings, all day, every day, and your agent's going to let you know when they'll be coming in, or whether you're going to be scheduling showings with a 24-hour notice or a 12-hour notice in advance. If you do know that someone's coming, and you have been doing things, just make sure to gather as much as you can before that person walks in, because every buyer that walks in your home is a potential buyer.
Yeah.
Every person that shows any interest in your home could potentially be your buyer, and you want to be open to as many buyers as possible.
I will also say the garage. I've had a lot of people ask me, well, we're in the middle of moving, we have boxes, we're storing them in the garage to get them out of the house. Is that going to be okay? That is okay. People expect when you're moving that some space isn't always going to be perfect. And I mean, the garage is pretty much the best place that you could have boxes stored.
And you don't have to pay for storage space.
Yeah.
So yes, definitely use your garage. That's fine. In fact, garages aren't typically photographed or put on listings, so you will be fine. And then as far as interior goes, if you have pets, either you definitely want to let your agent know, whether you have cats, dogs, or whatever pets that you have, let your agent know, and let them know to note in the showing time or in the MLS that your pets are going to be either in their cage, you're going to have them in the garage, you're going to have them in a bedroom, so that we can then let other agents know where your pets are going to be. If you have cats, you don't want them running out the door as soon as a buyer opens the door.
And I would definitely recommend, if you are going to have pets in the house, try to keep them in the garage in a kennel. Just makes it easier for everybody. They don't have to worry about accidentally letting somebody out.
Yeah, and even though we love our pets, there are buyers who are going to be either allergic to dogs or cats, or they just don't like pets. So that's, again, try and be as open to as many people as possible by keeping your pets in a safe and secure location, for their safety and for the buyer's safety, of course. And then washing your windows.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big one. You don't realize it, but washing your windows has a huge impact. It makes the photography look better, and then it makes the home feel more welcoming, which, speaking of welcoming, one of the best ways to prepare your home for pictures or for putting it on the market is going to be curb appeal.
Yes.
You want to make sure your trees are trimmed, bushes trimmed, your lawn is frequently cut. Those are things that some people just don't really think about, and they are a huge player when it comes to showing homes.
Yes, because again, the buyers are going to pull up to the home, see the home, first impression is the last impression. So you want to make sure that that first impression is a good one. Again, exterior wise, washing your windows, you're mowing your lawn, bushes and whatnot. As far as the backyard goes, I know a lot of us keep, whether they're tools or just the kids' toys or whatever it is in the backyard, clean up the backyard as well. Store things that you need to store. If you can't store them, just make sure that they look tidy, that the yard is presentable as well, because that is also where families will try and picture themselves and their families having cookouts or just hanging out. So that's another area that you definitely want to look after. I would say the big ticket items. So big ticket items will be the most expensive items. Your foundation, your plumbing, your electrical, your HVAC, all of those things, they're big ticket items that you definitely, if you want to net the most for your home, want to make sure that that they're either in good shape, or that if something's wrong, if they need to be serviced, service them, or if there is something wrong with them, either you're going to talk to us, your agents, as to how are we going to price it to where the buyer will know that something is wrong with, say, the electrical panel, but that's already included in the pricing. Or if you want to go ahead and do that repair, you will most definitely get a 100% return on investment on any of the major big ticket items.
I would also say, if you have any vibrant walls, maybe you really love tech, or what are the rival schools? I don't blame football.
The Longhorns. I mean, you're just a big Longhorns fan, and you have tech and the Longhorns are not the same thing.
Oh, never mind. Disregard. So, I mean, you might have a game room that plays tribute to your favorite college sport. I would strongly advise that you paint your home a neutral color.
And it's really, paint is very inexpensive, and it's also where you will get a 100% return on investment for having neutral colors.
Yeah, and as a buyer walking in, especially as first-time home buyers, they don't really know exactly what it costs, so they see a big orange wall and think, oh, this is going to cost me a lot to paint, or if they have to replace any flooring, they think, it's going to cost more, and so they will want to try to negotiate down on the price because of those things.
When in reality, say it takes $1,000, if they think it takes $1,000, in reality it probably takes $200 or $300, as an example. Yeah. So paint, yes, very inexpensive, 100% return on investment. Do that.
Yeah. Oh, one of the things people really don't think about, your AC filters.
Yes.
You should definitely replace that before it goes on the market, because here's the thing. Your home goes on the market and you get an offer and you're super excited about that offer and you accept it, and they come and do the inspection. Well, the inspector is going to suggest that you have that AC unit serviced and inspected, when typically it's just a dirty filter. So replace your air filter before you go on the market to avoid those circumstances.
Yep, that filter will save you $100 to $200, if not more, depending on the size of your home. So yes, replace the air filter and completely.
Yeah. Lastly, I think go bags.
Yes.
Yes. Because you are having anybody interested in your home come through your home, and we want to make sure that we protect you. I strongly suggest that if you have any medications or any weapons, that you either have them locked away where nobody can get into them, or you have a go bag in place so that you can take that bag and take it out of the house as soon as you get a showing request.
Yep, anything of value or that something that you just absolutely don't want to risk, have it in your go box or your go bag and take it as you leave it, as you head out so that no one interferes with those things.
And it's very rare that that happens, but we just want to make sure that you're protected in the event that it does.
Yep. So,
all right, well, thanks for joining us again, and have a great day.
thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And comment below if you learned anything, if you want us to talk about a certain topic, or if you just want to provide some feedback. We'd love to chat with you about any questions you may have.
We'll see you next time. I don't like that.